So now that we have seen different types of cell terminologies, we need to understand how these lithium-ion cells can be used in electric vehicles, let's say in different types of forms, shapes, and sizes. So typically there are three types of form factors. First is the cylindrical, let's say second is prismatic, and the pouch cell. Now if we have a look at the cell construction, so their cell construction parameters remains the same. There are basic three layers, which is cathode, anode, the electrolyte, and the separator. Just in the cylindrical cell, it is rolled in the cylindrical form. In prismatic, it is wrapped in the rectangular form, and in the pouch, it is the sandwich type. Coming towards the comparison matrix of the three form factors, we have fundamental three parameters, that is cost, thermal efficiency, and packaging efficiency. Cylindrical being easiest to manufacture is cheapest, followed by the pouch cell, and last comes the prismatic, and it has hard casing around it. Thermal efficiency of cylindrical cell is highest due to higher surface area of heat dissipation, whereas pouch cell has lowest thermal efficiency due to lower surface area of heat dissipation. In prismatic as well as pouch cell, there is a problem of heating of cell at positive and negative taps due to lower cross-sectional area of taps, leading to more resistance, eventually more heat. Let's consider it as a tap wherein the water is moving through the tap. Let's say the cross-sectional area of the tap is smaller, then the resistance to the water is higher. Same is the case. In this case, the taps of pouch and the prismatic cells are smaller, so which leads to more resistance and eventually more heat. Now coming to the packaging efficiency, pouch cell has highest, followed by prismatic and finally cylindrical. Now the reason being, pouch cell as well as prismatic can just be stacked one above another, or we can say sideways. But if we are placing cylindrical cell, that will leave some spaces, and so the packaging efficiency is lesser. Coming towards the challenges, as the cylindrical cells have lower capacity, there are large number of cells involved. Just to give an example, a typical Tesla Model S has around 7,000 number of cells in it. Then each cylindrical cell manufactured is not identical to other lithium-ion cell in the same batch. So it is very sensitive to manufacturing. Coming to the challenges in prismatic and pouch cell, they have the biggest problem of swelling. If you guys have tried some RC toy project, so you might have seen the LiPo batteries getting swelled. So that is the biggest problem in case of prismatic and pouch. That is the reason that prismatic cells are being provided with the hard casings. Then as the pouch cell do not have any hard casing, those are vulnerable to penetration, which in turns leads to accident and fatal injuries as well. Now, in the next session, we are going to see the cell status, that is the three basic parameters: voltage, current, and temperature.